mogul Sean Diddy Combs, accused of sex trafficking and sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in federal court here in New York. Chloe Malas is here. Chloe, what more do we know about this?
Lester, the lawsuit filed by Cassandra Ventura, known by her stage name Cassie, met Combs when she was 19 years old. She was later signed to Combs's record label, and the pair had been romantically involved. Ventura alleges that Combs not only raped her, but over the course of a decade, physically abused her, as well as, quote, lured her into a drug-fueled lifestyle. Ventura says that after years in silence and darkness, she's finally ready to tell her story. Now, Combs's lawyer said in a statement in part that his client vehemently denies the allegations, calling them baseless and outrageous, and that Ventura has been demanding $30 million, threatening to write a book about their relationship.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, accused of sex trafficking and sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in federal court here in New York. Chloe Malas is here. Chloe, what more do we know about this?
Sex trafficking. So I wonder exactly what they mean when they say sex trafficking, but this is a bombshell. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a bombshell right here. Here we go. Here it says accused of rape. Let me see something.
Yeah.
Let's see here. See what this one is about.
And more breaking news tonight. Singer Cassandra Ventura, whose stage name is Cassie, has sued music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, accusing him of rape, alleging she endured over a decade of violent behavior and disturbed demands, and that she was trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. According to the lawsuit, the abuse...
Sex trafficking. Oh, damn, the paperwork. You know what? I know exactly what I'm going to check right after this. Go ahead.
Abuse started when Cassie was 19 years old, and Combs allegedly lured her into a professional and sexual relationship. The lawsuit also alleges that he plied Ventura with drugs and alcohol, causing her to fall into dangerous addictions that controlled her life. An attorney for Combs denied the allegations, saying in part, he vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has subjected Mrs. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here.
The question is that what people are going to believe? That's the question. Will people, what will the public believe? This is interesting here. Hold on. I wonder if there's... Right. Let me see here. All right, let's see here.
Explosive allegation against one of the biggest names in music, Sean Diddy Combs.
It comes as the Adult Survivors Act is nearing an end. That's a 1-year period where survivors of sex abuse can come forward no matter how long ago the alleged abuse happened. Now, Pix 11's Kirsten Cole joining us live from Lower Manhattan with more details on
what was that?
It comes as the Adult Survivors Act is nearing an end.
The Adult Survivors Act is nearing an end.
So 1-year period where survivors of sex abuse can come forward no matter how long ago the alleged abuse happened. Now, Pix 11's Kirsten.
Okay, that's key. I didn't know that.
Kirsten Cole joining us live from Lower Manhattan with more details on this disturbing story. Kirsten.
Indeed, Craig and Kala. Sean Combs' career is legendary, so much so that 2 months ago, Mayor Eric Adams awarded him the key to the city in Times Square when his new album, The Love Album, just came out. And at the time, Mayor Adams said it was for the bad boy of entertainment from the bad boy of politics. And now this explosive lawsuit coming forward at this point in time, the R&B singer Cassie has filed a 35-page sex abuse lawsuit in federal court saying that rapper and record executive Sean P. Diddy Combs subjected her to years of rape, beatings, and control. Cassandra Ventura met Combs in 2005 when she was just 19, signing with his label Bad Boy Records. She was 19, he was 37. The media mogul, she says, trapped her in a decade-long cycle of abuse and control over every aspect of her career and personal life. The allegations so severe, the lawsuit has a trigger warning printed on it. Her claims that he force-fed her a diet of drugs and alcohol, demanded unwanted sex, including with male sex workers and on camera, that he unleashed his rage.
What? On camera? On camera? What? Did y'all hear that? Hold on.
Allegations so severe, the lawsuit has a trigger warning printed on it. Her claims that he force-fed her a diet of drugs and alcohol, demanded unwanted sex, including with male sex workers.
Including with male sex workers.
And on camera, demanding career and personal life. The allegations so severe, the lawsuit has a trigger warning printed on it. Her claims that he force-fed her a diet of drugs and alcohol, demanded unwanted sex, including with male sex workers, drugs and alcohol, demanded unwanted sex, including with male sex workers, and on camera, demanded unwanted sex, including with male sex workers, and on camera, that he unleashed his rage, including with male sex workers, and on camera, that he unleashed his sex, including with male sex workers, and on camera, that he unleashed his rage on her, beat her, and forced her to stay quiet. She said, after years in silence and darkness, I'm finally ready.
I got to get that paperwork. This is sickening. But you know what? I got to say, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And yeah. Music industry is full of a lot of this type of stuff. To be, you know, that's my view of it. And you know, it's an industry in itself. The entertainment industry is gone unchecked in the US. So all types of abuses can be found to be normalized. You know, I mean, yeah, you can imagine, especially for women, you could even imagine, but this is terrible, these allegations here.
To tell my story with the expiration of New York's adult survivors, I'm finally sex workers, and on camera, that he unleashed his rage on her, beat her, and forced her to stay quiet. She said, after years in silence and darkness, I'm finally ready to tell my story. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear this was an opportunity to speak up.
Adult Survivors Act has basically been a year-long period during which anyone can bring claims of sex abuse, no matter how long ago they occurred. It takes time for survivors to process what happened to them.
In response to the allegations through his attorney, Sean Combs says Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations and claims the lawsuit is riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. Ventura's lawsuit asking for $30 million in damages. The Adult Survivors Act window closes on Thanksgiving. We're live this morning at Federal Courthouse in Lower Manhattan. I'm Kirsten Cole, Pix 11 News, Kala Craig.
När man dricker kaffe så tänker de att de flesta bara